On February 23rd, the world was in a state of panic as sports icon Tiger Woods was in a major car accident in Los Angeles. Woods survived the accident, but not without receiving major injuries to his right leg. Woods' tibia, fibula, and talus bone were fractured in the wreck. Woods was put into emergency surgery where a metal rod was placed to stabilize his leg. This injury now puts the icon's career in the hands of fate. ICTV's Andrew Vancura took to campus to get student reactions on the accident. This is Inside Iona Sports. I'm your host, Dylan Lebron, filling in for Michael Matalavich. Let's get right into it. After beating Fairfield in the MAC tournament final, the Iona men's basketball team went up against number 2 seeded Alabama in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Guard Isaiah Ross led the Gales in scoring with 19 points, but it was not enough as the Gales fall to the Crimson Tide 68-55. In a post-game presser, head coach Rick Pitino was very confident the Gales would be a better team and make the jump necessary to be a force in college basketball.
I've got a lot of respect for the MAC. It's not easy. These teams are really well coached. Every guy I'm impressed with, so we can't take anything for granted. We just got to improve the program, take the next step, and we will take the next step. There's no doubt in my mind that Iona is going to be a force to be reckoned with down the road.
We are proud of our Gales and look towards next season to win ourselves another MAC championship. Next episode of Inside Iona Sports. I'm your host, Dylan Lebron, and I'm wearing a turtleneck. Let's get into it. Breaking news in the MLB. The Associated Press has released that the league has canceled spring training and the games through March 4th due to the lockout. This comes as the MLB set a deadline for a new agreement to be made on a CBA by February 28th. And the last meeting between the MLB and MLBPA lasted all of 15 minutes. As of right now, the regular season is in grave danger of being delayed or worse, canceled. The MLB and the Players Union will meet on the 20th to sort things out. In the NFL, the season is officially over with the Los Angeles Rams sitting on top of the league as Super Bowl champs. The Rams beat the Bengals 23-20 off Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp's late game heroics. Kupp was named game MVP. A building that students walk past all day long houses one of the best resources here on campus, the Samuel Rudin Center. The Rudin Center is a tutoring program that supports all students with their academic needs. Assistant Director Hester Femimore believes that with finals approaching, students are starting to realize how important the Rudin Center really is.
I think students are realizing that we are really important because we support them in their academics. We can support them with study skills and with test taking tips and strategies. We can even support them in writing papers.
As a freshman, tutor Taylor DeLisandro would go to the Rudin Center herself to get extra help. Taylor says the environment and the students helping is what overall kept bringing her back and led her to becoming a tutor.
I would always come to the Rudin Center for help, and I really liked the environment, and I liked how it was students just like me helping. These students became like role models, and I wanted to be a role model to those that were younger than me.
In the Rudin Center, students are tutoring other students. The tutors believe that this interaction is helpful to those asking for help.
I think it's helpful because they realize that we understand what they're going through. We've done it also, so they know, we can help them.
I think it's super important because students can sometimes get nervous in class and don't want to ask questions. But when you're here, you book an appointment with a tutor, you're one-on-one.
We've taken the classes already, so even though I'm just a student as well, I've taken the class, I know the professor, it's so much easier to help someone that's been in your situation.
With finals just around the corner, the Rudin Center can be seen noticeably more busier with tutors helping students all throughout the day.
Time goes on and the workload increases for students. We do see a bigger uptake in our services.
The Rudin Center is here to help students all throughout the semester, Monday through Thursday, every week, with tutors ready to help as best they can. Dylan Lebron, MSC 330. Dylan Lebron here on Mozilla Field as the Iona Gales draw their last out-of-conference game against Army. Iona came into this game winning 5 of their last 7 out-of-conference games. A win would be hard to come by against a tough Army team that has had some big draws against UConn and Boston College. The Gales started the game off on the back foot as Army struck first in the 23rd minute with a goal from Caitlin Palayan. It wasn't until the second half that Iona's Kayla Thomas scored the equalizer in the 49th. It was a defensive match from then on out, with Army putting a lot of pressure on Iona, finishing the day off with 26 shots compared to Iona's 4. Head coach Todd Plord was very pleased by the way the Gales hung in there with such a tough opponent.
Today was awesome. I think we played one of our best games. Army's tied Boston College, tied UConn, and for us to put a performance like that, the game before our first conference game Saturday, is a lot to look forward to.
Kayla Thomas believes that this stretch of games puts the Gales in a great position to put the MAC on notice.
Honestly, very confident. Our team playing the top two teams recently in the last two games, we've contended very, very well, and I think that they're better than most of the teams in the MAC. So I think we're going to give them a run for their money.
The Gales look forward to continue their season as they start in-conference play on Saturday against St. Peter's. For IUTV, I'm Dylan Lebron.
The dictionary spell anything wrong?
Man, it beats me, man, but there's an answer.
What's the answer? I don't know.
It's incorrectly.
How do they spell it?
Incorrectly.
How many pounds? Wait, how many pounds are in a ton?
Yes.
12.
12 pounds.
I think. I don't know.
Okay. No, yeah. Yeah, that's good.